Wisdom.
All right, 9:47 is the time right now. The game is on with Ahmad Rashad, but you won't catch him on. You're not going to catch him on the football field. All right, the Emmy-winning sportscaster and former NFL Pro Bowler is hosting a new Ultimate Word Association game called Tug of Words. It premieres today on the Game Show Network. Take a look.
Madonna's Strike a Pose song.
Vogue.
Squabble.
Rogue.
Argue. Light on the details.
Rogue.
Vague. Nissan SUV.
Rogue.
Jolly on a pirate flag.
Roger.
Shown when you're boiling.
Anger.
Caesar's Palace decision.
Anger.
Wager.
All right, this morning, Ahmad Rashad joins us to talk all about his new game show and more. It's funny because I got none of those, Ahmad Rashad, none of them on that teaser. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great, doing great. Good to talk to you. Thank you for waking up with us this morning. So let's talk about Tug of Words. We saw a little teaser right there, just a little bit of how it works. But you give us the synopsis of it. Give it to us in a nutshell about the words, you pick the word, how you finish it up, the whole 9 yards.
So we give you a word, and you have to change one letter in the word to answer the question. You understand? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I don't know if I could do it.
It starts out with a three-letter word.
Yeah, it sounds simple.
But I think that's part of the trick.
Yeah.
It sounds simple to you. You have people watching you try to answer it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is simple. You're sitting at home.
Right. We got this delay here, so I'm gonna just keep firing questions towards you. So look, what made you decide to get involved with this TV game show hosting business?
Well, I think that it's a lot of fun. And I did a game show a long time ago called Caesar's Challenge, a long time, which I had a lot of fun with. But now it was just the right time in my life that I had time. And I really have sort of the attitude towards, it's about having a lot of fun. It's about laughing. It's about coming up with things that'll really surprise you. And so many different kinds of people. And I think one of the things that really makes this interesting is that you play in teams. So if you don't know the word, even if your partner knows the word, it's not going to really help. But you see people finally at some point going, didn't you know the word? Or, well, that person knows the answer, while the other guy is sort of fumbling around trying to figure out what the answer is. And it's people say some of the weirdest, silliest things, as when you put pressure on them, like put a camera in front of them and put a timing clock right next to them, saying you got 10 seconds to answer this. When you're at home, you go, yeah, that's what it is. Right. When you're on camera, it doesn't come out quite that quick.
Yeah. Is that the same way for you when you watch game shows? Are you like that as well? Because I know a lot of people, when they sit at home, they're 100%. But if you turn that light on and put them in front of it, it's like, nah, you freeze.
Yeah. You know what? There was a lot of no's, and those are funny. The fact of the matter is I would crack up. Sometimes I couldn't help myself at laughing at the person trying to get the word. I was explaining to somebody the other day that we were doing a three-letter word, and they asked the guy the question, and he kept going, and then finally just out of his mouth came elephant. Now, that is not three letters, but he said it so positive, he's like, elephant. Where in the world did that come from? But then we keep bouncing along.
Right. Well, you know what? It's all about how you delivered it with confidence, even if it's all wrong. So, Ahmad, before we go, as far as your career is concerned, professional football, all the broadcasting things you've done, from the football in the sidelines, from the inside the NBA, you were executive producer of that, and the game shows and everything, and you're always smiling. What is it that keeps Ahmad Rashad going? And going and doing all these different things?
I think it's just about being positive and excited about every day and everything. And each one of those things that you talked about, those were just chapters, and then you move on to the next chapter. And then there's another chapter, and you never know which chapter is going to come. But there's never a reason to not be positive about it and to be happy about it. And I try to do the things that make me happy at this point, which I know what that is. And that's sort of just keeping a positive attitude. So then it's just fun. It's just, life's about, if you can get a good laugh, man, you can't buy those. Those are just things that make you feel good to laugh.
Yes, and when we see you having success, you always make us smile. Hey, thank you, Ahmad Rashad, for waking up with us. I know, and another thing, when you were on NBA Inside Stuff, I know you were the executive producer. You were buddies with Michael Jordan. You seem to get a lot of exclusives with Michael Jordan. You were kicking it with Michael Jordan. That's a big deal.
No, it's a better deal that he was kicking it with me.
Ahmad Rashad, thank you very much for your time this morning. So, just a reminder, you can catch the premiere of Tug of Words today and new episodes weekdays on Game Show Network. Check your local listings. Good day at 9 a.m. Coming